moving into our second story of the day. We got a pretty quick show today, folks. And by the way, if you haven't picked up your copy, folks, Trojan Horse, How the Left is Destroying America. We got our copies in, folks. We got hardcover. We got paperback. You can buy the Kindle book. We got it all, folks. It's a phenomenal read. Again, it's Trojan Horse, How the Left is Destroying America. You're seeing it in real time. You're seeing what they're doing to Trump and what they've been doing Trump since he became president. I mean, it is everything and anything to do with their ideology that's going to cripple this country from the inside out. Go pick up your copy today. Again, links in the description below. So, shocking video shows a smuggler dumping a 1-year-old at a river's edge. Border Patrol comes to the rescue once again. This is not the first time we've seen something like this happen. We've seen smugglers literally dropping a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old over the border wall and just running back in the middle of the desert, just leaving them there. We've also seen footage and interviews with little children just found in the middle of the desert, like hundreds of miles away from the border, just dumped and crying by themselves. Luckily, they found them. Well, Border Patrol agents on Monday rescued a 1-year-old baby after a smuggler, and we got video footage of this, at the southern border dumped the child by the edge of the Colorado River. Migration at the southern border has exploded under President Joe Biden. That's an understatement. I mean, I'm not sure if I can actually quantify and think of a word that would actually bring a good imagery of the bleep storm that Joe Biden's created at the southern border, because exploded ain't good enough. I love the word. It ain't good enough for what this man has done at the southern border. Increasing humanitarian concerns as well as national security risks. Yeah. Literally, terrorists are coming across the border, and Democrats are turning a blind eye to this. You go talk to one of your friends, Democrat, not a big deal. Everybody's welcome. Yeah, everybody should just come on in. Oh, terrorists? Well, yeah, maybe we should give them a chance. Really, a terrorist that wants to sit there and behead you and blow your entire family up and basically cripple Western civilization? You know why the Democrat Party wants that in the country? Is because, just like we said in the book, folks, How the Left is Destroying America, that's one way of doing it. Bringing in people that don't want to assimilate to the country, that want to harm you and your family and destroy this country from the inside out. Pretty simple stuff that they want to do here, but it has drastic consequences to the simplicity of what they want to do. Well, quote, a 1-year-old Guatemalan child was abandoned along the Colorado River Monday afternoon by a smuggler who took him across the border and then left him to fend for himself along the water's edge. U.S. Border Patrol Chief Raul Ortiz captioned the shocking video he tweeted Thursday. Well, let's go ahead and just take a little bit of a short video clip of this. It's kind of long. It's a minute 30, but I'm going to show you a piece of the guy. You'll see him at the bottom left-hand corner on that. I guess that's I don't know what that is, a bridge. Let's go ahead and look at it. So you see him moving. For those that are listening to the audio, scurrying. The video is sped up 1.5 times the speed. He leaves the child there, runs back, gets in the water, and he heads away and just leaves the child. And what ends up happening later is Border Patrol speeds around. They're coming around the fence, or the border wall, as Trump would say. Look at it. Isn't it magnificent? It's so beautiful. Rust-proof, by the way. Rust-proof. American ingenuity. So the child is really just standing there, and you have Border Patrol flying up in their truck, picking the kid up. And we actually have a photo of what it looks like here with the Border Patrol agent with the child. So all smiles. Another person saved because Joe Biden doesn't want to do his damn job. And what's amazing here, and to kind of go with the ideology of the left in terms of abortion, oh, well, a baby inside the womb can't survive by itself. Neither could that 1-year-old if it was left there. So should we just abort that baby too right there? That 1-year-old that was left behind? Because if he was just left there, he was going to die. So should that person be aborted? But that's for another video. But that again, that just contradicts, again, the whole ideology of the progressive left. So as you saw, the video shows a smuggler from Mexico popping out of the water, holding the child, and just freaking leaving him there. Quote, the child will be placed in the care of Department of Health and Human Services, Office of Refugee Resettlement. That comes from a Border Patrol spokesman, John Manel. Ortiz followed up the post with an image of the border agent and the rescued child, which we showed previously. Thank God we got guys and boots on the ground that take care of these people and this terrible situation for this young child. The crisis at the border has only intensified since Biden has taken office, not according to Biden's. Guys, this is just, it's a situation now. Again, at the very beginning of the Biden administration, when they removed all Trump's policies, you had a massive uptick in illegal immigrants coming across through the border. Well, it was just a challenge, according to Jen Psaki, the predecessor of Karine Jean-Pierre. And then Karine Jean-Pierre gets in and carries that same narrative, that same message, that same PR statement of like, well, it's just a challenge. We'll figure it out. Things will be fine. And then it was downgraded to now it's just a situation. So the worse the crisis gets, the more downgraded everything gets. How that makes sense, folks, I have no idea. The crisis at the southern border has only intensified again since Joe Biden has taken office. Notably, Biden earlier on made changes to circumvent Title 42. Hopefully, you all remember that whole debacle with Karine Jean-Pierre and Jackie Heinrich, where Karine Jean-Pierre literally for weeks was like, we're just following the law. The thing's going to expire. We're just following it. And then Jackie Heinrich calls her out in the interview and goes, well, you guys are the ones that are kind of pushing for this whole thing to be expired. So why are you acting like, oh, we're just following the law? Like, this is what you want. And then you're going to kind of play Two-Face there, meaning Karine Jean-Pierre is going to play Two-Face and act like she's like, well, we would kind of love it to stay in place. Well, we kind of wouldn't. And, if it expires, we'll just follow what they want. So they want it to be gone, you guys. If Title 42, and it is going to be gone soon, you're going to see an even more of a bigger issue. And you're going to see more of these children being left. Like I said, this is not the only scenario. This is happening literally every week. And there's so many children that are being left, raped, smuggled, sex trafficked, that it's literally head spinning. This is one clip of many things that take place at the southern border. And the Biden administration is incentivizing this. Hell, they're basically subsidizing the damn thing. Joe Biden has literally created a multi-billion-dollar industry for drugs, sex trafficking, and smuggling. I mean, he has basically created 3 different industries here, all at the southern border. And he's promoting it by sitting back and just having a little bit of nap time and suckling on his nipple of his bottle. Get his little milk in. Quote, beginning April 21, 2022, OFO will increase its capabilities to process non-citizens potentially amendable for an exception to Title 42. This was a memo sent to Border Patrol reportedly stating factors weighing in favor of an exception include the following: a physical or mental illness, disability, pregnancy, lack of access to safe housing or shelter in Mexico under 21 years old or younger, or over 70, including families, and an indication that an individual has been threatened or harmed in Mexico, which is basically everybody. I mean, what is that? And again, I'm sure in the book itself, maybe they go into detail of what they classify as threatened or harmed in Mexico. The reason why I bring that up is because our words, you guys, in America is harming somebody. Somebody was physically harmed by you calling them an idiot, or you calling them a snowflake, or stupid, or whatever it may be. Somebody's going to be offended through something. So what does that mean? Again, it's loose and broad terms for a reason, you guys, because they want to utilize it to benefit what's going on at the southern border. Let me know what you think about that, guys, because it's only we got two. I know it sounds crazy. We've got 2 more years of this crap. We got 2 more years of the denigration of America under the Democrat Party and the Biden administration. Isn't that just love? Aren't you stoked for that? Unbelievable. Well, folks, moving into our last and third story of the day, we got some invisible boogeyman of systemic racism just out there in the ether. And we've been listening to this literally for a decade from the progressive left, saying that there's some sort of nameless, faceless, shadowy figure out there that wants to cripple you and victimize you so that you can't climb up the ladder and actually be somebody successful in America, which is baloney, which is why it's a boogeyman, because it's not real. Folks, if you haven't picked up your copy yet of Trojan Horse, How the Left is Destroying America, written by yours truly, folks, pick it up. I'm telling you, it's everything that you're seeing today. It is a timely book. It's going to stay timely with the Biden administration, Democrat Party in office, because their ideology, the progressive left's ideology, in conjunction with some aspects of the Democrat Party, is going to destroy this country from the inside out. And you need to equip yourself to be able to recognize what is truth and what is false. And we call out everything. We utilize statistics. We talk about Thomas Sowell, Ben Shapiro. We take you through critical race theory, the abortion arguments. We'll take you down all the way through Griswold v. Connecticut to Roe v. Wade and how it connects to modern day and why it should have been repealed even if you're not pro-life. We take you through everything, folks. It's a good, quick read. It is dense. Pick it up for a friend or family member. Hard copy is there. Amazon, link is down below. You can pick it up at Barnes & Nobles as well. Get yourself Trojan Horse, How the Left is Destroying America, folks. Support a conservative.
I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Bald Brad Show. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all our future content.